Hi, who's out there? Curtis, what's up, my brother? I'm trying to get this shit straightened out on my little tablet here so I can watch the feed. Well, you are the first. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. No, I haven't even touched the sword yet. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Joseph, welcome, welcome. Rhonda, oh my God. Thank you so much. No, I still got to work on the sword and everything like that. That's my private stuff that I work on. The bear head obviously has taken priority. You know, I have a whole lot of pours that I've personally done for myself that I just let them sit. I'm not ready to work on them yet. You know, Customers come first, and that's just the way it is. But like I've said before, I gotta have the love for it. I gotta have the heart for it. All right, where the hell? All right, I think I gotta back all the way out of here. Let's go to live feeds. I'm sorry, didn't mean to jack you around there. I'm trying to get this on my tablet. Got you. I got you in the live feed now. So how's everybody doing tonight? I figured I'd just come in here, just do a quickie, do a little drop in. I know I don't do a whole lot of lives or anything anymore. I usually just do the show on Sunday night with the Metal Mob. But I just wanted to come in here and say hi to everybody, see how everybody's doing. Got the holidays coming up, which I don't like. I mean, my son just had his birthday, December 8th, and I haven't heard from him for probably about 3 or 4 years. So I don't really have a whole lot of family or nothing going on. So, no, it kind of sucks. So, I'm not a big fan of the holidays. It's gonna be another day for me. My little girlfriend just put me in the friend zone, so that sucks too. I know, Rhonda, and I appreciate it. You saw that picture, right? I know you did. Y'all thought I was joking about the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Liberty was like, "Oh, you really have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree?" I said, "Yeah, I do." My sister gave it to me years ago, and every year I pull it out. And I got a lot of Santas and stuff like that. A nativity scene, they always break out. You know, that used to be my mom's. So I always put that out every year. Alaskan, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you. Yeah, that's the sad thing. It's all about the money. You know, buy this, buy that. You know, got to get your kid the greatest thing in the world. You know, people go in debt for Christmas. You know, just make somebody something. Just like Donna did for me. You know, that was really sweet. I appreciated that so much. And what beautiful work Donna did. I mean, I did the video and I showed it, but wow, that meant a lot to me. Vote for Pedro 22. Is that the real one? You're going to have to verify who you are and I'll make you blue. All right, well, you got something. Pedro, you got something in mind. What is it? You bought it at an auction. I know YouTube has done a lot of weird shit with changing everybody's names. No, they put DC on the end of mine now. All right, we're gonna blue you up. So does anybody out there have like major Christmas plans? I mean, you're like traveling, going to go see family somewhere, or what you got? What you got going on? You staying home with the family, or you going to grandma's house? You gonna take the sleigh? What's going on? Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot myself. I'm gonna be home, eat some good food, have a few cocktails. 2 hours wrapping gifts. Oh my gosh. Now I got my roommate Christine. I'm gonna throw some stuff in her stocking. That's about all we're gonna do. I got a couple people at work that I care about that I'm gonna take care of. You know, they asked me to do Secret Santa at work again this year. I was like, no, I already got stuff going on. I said, don't worry about it. No, I had just woken up like 12 o'clock and I had to be at work at 2. And all of a sudden they're bouncing up to me. Oh, you want to be in Secret Santa? Put your name in a Secret Santa. It's like, no, get a gift. If not, leave me alone. So Bellows, when are you and Gatita gonna do the nuptials and stuff? I kind of feel like the well, not the ambassador, but the starter of all this. I remember when she sent me an email. She was like, "Do you mind sending Bella's Forge my email it stuff so he can talk to me?" And like, yeah, not a problem. And then you went on your trip, you, and you had a problem with your car, and I told you you had a problem with your tire or something like that. It's like, you got a spare? I was like, go get her, go drive, go get her. You did. So looks like everything has turned out great. You know, if you need me to officiate the wedding, I used to be a pastor, so I can do that for you. I could probably come up with something, depending on what you want. I need something to cast off of, but my roommate actually hasn't given it to me, but I've got a nice starter. She wants me to pour like a rose gold for her, but it's a base ring. I could probably work off of that. I'm not a jeweler by any means whatsoever. A YouTube wedding. uh, maybe a filmed YouTube wedding would be cool. But hell yeah, if you two hook up, I'm you definitely got to send me an invitation. I definitely have to be there. I kind of feel like I started all this stuff with you two. And, you blame me. No, dude, I just told you to go for it. So go. Somebody hit my car and they screwed up the front tire. It's got like a little thing on the side. It's like, dude, you got a spare? Go for it. Just drive. Go get her. Go get her. And you did. And look what happened now. You were going to sit home and wait for the insurance adjuster. And I said, go for it. Hey, at least I did something good in my life. Well, Merry Christmas to everybody. Today is my day off. I had, if you watched my videos before, I had a nice little mail call. Got some nice constitutionals. A nice little silver round. A bunch of, there's like 6 or 7 of them in here. They're all silver notes. One of them is in 1935. The rest of them are like 1957. And then I got these. These came in. It's the Constitution, or is it We the People? Let me double check. Oh, Bill of Rights. It's the Bill of Rights, 1791 to 1991. Beautiful little coins. It's got the it's got the Bill of Rights there with the fountain pen. Nice eagle on the back. All 1 ounce proofs. Picked up a couple of those. I think one of them is going to be a gift for a friend of mine. Oh, that's awesome, Bellows. You didn't even have an issue. See, you were so worried. You called me up and you were talking. You actually called me, and we were talking on the phone, not texting. We were actually talking. I was like, "Go for it, dude." I'm glad everything worked out. I'm so happy that everything worked out between you two. She's got to let you out of the basement once in a while, though. Or, hey, brother, all I'm going to say is if you're happy, I'm happy. She's treating you good, and you're having a high, and you're living a life. That's all that matters. You do you. You just be happy. I'm glad you guys met. Yeah, silver is crazy. It's like what 61.97 right now, and gold is like 42.99. So tomorrow night sometime, the Asian market will kick in, and they're gonna jump it up even higher. And that's what's surprising me is because the Asian market, once it hits it, they jump it up. So it'll probably go to like 63, 64. You know, gold will probably hit like 43. You know, between 43 and 44. And then the American market opens on Monday morning, and they always try to drop it. But lately, it seems like they're not trying to drop it as much. They're kind of letting it just ride out. To where it's supposed to be. And that's pretty freaking cool. I mean, how much silver is required to make a 1 ounce silver round? 31.1, I believe it is. Because you're gonna go by troy ounce, not regular ounce. Regular ounce is like 28.9. A, a troy ounce is, I believe, 31.1. Littlefoot, you son of a bitch, where you been hiding at? I sent Littlefoot a message last week, because I ain't seen him much on TV. No, not TV, YouTube. It's like, are you doing okay? How you been, brother? And he texts me back. He's like, yeah, he says, I'm just doing this Christmas shit. I'm trying to work really hard, get everything going. But, yeah, I don't blame you. This is a hard time of the year for all you people who actually have people in your lives. You gotta buy shit for everybody. Well, we're still looking for somebody for the Metal Mob on Sunday night. I think it's going to be like an open mic night because we don't really have anybody set up. Um, I just had OC Stacker come on, and I know T Bird wants to come on too, but he has a lot of family issues. He's taking care of his mom and stuff like that, so he's not ready to come on yet. So Littlefoot, we've talked about it before, but I know it's kind of late for you because you got to get up early in the morning. But Pedro, if you want to come on, hit us up Sunday night. The Metal Mob. I think I'm not sure who's hosting it this week. Because I gave up hosting. Because every time I do anything with the phone, it becomes a disaster. So I just gave it up to Liberty and Humble to swap back and forth. I mean, because they're the ones who want the hours. I don't care about the hours. I don't care if I'm ever monetized. I don't care about YouTube. And this is a platform for me to people, you know, make some pours for you. I don't care to be a YouTube star. I don't care to be freaking monetized. or any of that crap whatsoever. So, no, Pedro or anybody's, you want to come on. I mean, Sunday night is going to be basically going to be an open mic. So, I think they're just going to drop a feed, and if you want to come in, come in, and you can all hang out. We can talk some shit, like we always do. Damn, we can talk for freaking hours. Well, there you go, Pedro. Why don't you jump in? Jump in on Sunday night. It's 9 o'clock um, Pacific time, 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. But we always have a good time. OC was really good last week. He gave a lot of information. It was really cool. He gave us kind of the inside scoop on the refineries and how everything actually works. Rhonda, I'm not sure. I think Liberty did it last week, so I think it's going to be Humble this week. It's okay, Pedro. But I believe Humble is going to be hosting this week. I gave up hosting. I always screw it up. I am not a tech savvy guy in any way, shape, or form. And that's fine with me. Because I don't care about the hours. Let them have it. Let them split it between themselves. I'm still going to do the same exact thing that I always do. I'm still part of the show. I'm still part of the. I'm still host. Well, not hosting, but I don't want to do it on my phone. I don't. I'm not in. I don't know enough about it. Every time I try to do something on my phone, and then I touch a button, you know, my whole screen screws up, and I lose my live stream. And it's like, oh my God, guys, what did I just do? They have no clue. Because they're not here. It's like it's not worth my time. I don't care. But I'm still full-fledged metal mob. I am the mobster. I am Cartier. Yeah, because you got StreamYard, you got, you know, these other channels out there, Pedro. I mean, you know, each one is different in how you do it. Oh, dental work is coming for the bear. Got some bangs going on there. Hoping to get some work done on her today, but I'm on up cooking instead. But you can see her. She's looking great. Jim, what's going on? Glad you stopped in. I'm just doing a quick pop up, just for shits and giggles. seeing how everybody is. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I just made. I took like a half a London broil. I cut it up in nice little cubes, and I added peppers, onions, and some gravy mix. And that's sitting out there in the stove in the cast iron pan, just soaking up all the flavor. I'm gonna go boil up some egg noodles and just drop that right on the top. It's gonna be a good meal tonight. Littlefoot, you don't know how to cook? Oh shit! I just made clam dip. Now I don't know how you people feel, but you know I bought like 2 bags of Ruffles for Thanksgiving. I made clam dip and stuff like that, and we had we had chips left over, like a half a bag of chips. They don't taste the same anymore. They changed their oil. They did something to them where they just not they suck. They're great for a dip, but they just don't cut it by themselves. Everybody changed all their, they got away from peanut oil because everybody has freaking, allergies or this or that. So they changed everything. It's like stuff don't taste like it used to when I was a kid. I mean, almost everything that's out there now, everything tastes different. They changed it. They took away this. They took away that. And when you do that, you actually take away the taste of you know what we grew up with. See, we're looking for you to pay for. Oh, Curtis, I don't blame you. Why would you give up gold that you worked for? All right, give me 1 second. I gotta go grab. I gotta go grab my clam dip. Coming back. Alrighty then. Here we are. I'm telling you, this is the best shit ever. My mama told me how to make this. Alright, so you take a can of chopped clams and take your cream cheese, throw it into the microwave for like 30 seconds, warm it up a little bit. Then you throw in some Worcestershire sauce. And a little bit of lemon juice. And you got yourself some nice clam dip. Oh my God, it tastes so good. Yeah, it has to be Ridges. You gotta have something that's old. The thing is, this by itself, the Ruffles, by itself, they've changed the oil and they taste like shit, as far as I'm concerned. When you add a nice dip to it, oh, mm-mm-mm. So anybody else out there got a little something, something? I did an oyster dip one time that actually sounds better. And it was actually, I started it from this. Because I thought, no, I make clam dip, I'll make oyster dip. And it was way too strong. And then I decided to make a stuffing out of it. Walter, how you doing, buddy? We got to get you blue. Liberty, what's going on, my brother? I'm sitting here eating chips and clam dip. Talking to my people, having a good time. Cheers. Yeah, Curtis, I love anything to do with seafood. With shrimp, clams, and a lobster tail. And threw them in with some seasonings, lemon, all kinds of different. I can't name it all, but it was great. So Liberty, what are we going to be doing this Sunday? Is it going to be an open mic night, or have we found anybody? I think an open mic night would be cool. Let's see who wants to come on and hang out with the mob for a little bit. I think that would be cool. And they'll give all our little mobsters a chance to come up and say hi. Pedro was here before. I don't know if he's still here or not, but he said it's too late for him. But he. Right? We're gonna do any kind of an auction. It's gonna be our. It's gonna be our stuff. Uh-oh. I just had a circle. Is everybody still there? Yeah, Pedro, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I have to go in. You know, we do the show on Sunday night, and it usually lasts for at least a couple hours, and it starts at 12. So it's like 2:30 when we finally get off, and then we bullshit for another half hour. And I'm still freaking awake. So when Monday morning hits and I have to go to work, it's like really rough. Minty, is Minty here? Hello, sweetheart. Have you gone off on any tangents lately? It's funny. I love to go to Minty's channel. She'll just be walking around out in the woods, her rock area and stuff like that, or she'll be sitting in the back of her house, and some fucking troll will come up. It's, no, I ain't got no stickers yet. We gotta figure out that situation out because I need a whole lot of them. For those of you who do not know or haven't seen, posted up a new sticker that Liberty designed for me. It is freaking awesome. So if you haven't seen it, go back to my post and you can check it out there. But it is total badass. It's like what a sticker wants to become. No, we'll get it together, brother. I want at least 500. And then we have to have the Metal Mob stickers as well. All right, Silver Serpents, we're gonna get you blue in here, brother. Y'all just sitting here watching me chow on clam dip. Oh my god. Make sure y'all go back and watch the video I put up earlier about my mail call because Rhonda made me some beautiful Christmas ornaments. Heading out. Take care, brother. What's the WWP? You mean the Winter Warrior Project? Is that in my... That's not my view. Yeah, FG has his... Actually, he sent me, before he was going to send me the Sword and the Stone, well, the sword, he asked me, he says, I'm printing up 3D snowflake. If you want any, let me know before I, send you your other stuff. But yeah, they look great. It'd be a really cool gift for a family member. Pedro, if I'm not wrong, you actually bought one of my pieces off of the Wounded Warrior Project. No, last year. Oh, I'm glad you liked them, brother. All right, well, this was just going to be a quickie little thing, just for me to pop up and say hi to everybody. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Just to touch out with everybody. I know there's a lot more shows out there that are more important than mine. So y'all go out there and have a good time tonight. Y'all keep on keeping on, and I will see you. Oh, Lisa Anderson. Hey, honey. I was just getting ready to get off. But I will. All right. See ya.